Law of Diminishing Marginal Utility. Introduction. This law was proposed by Professor Gaussen but was discussed in detail by Professor Alfred Marshall in his books Principles of Economics, published in 1890. Statement of the law. According to Alfred Marshall, other things remaining constant, the additional benefit which a person derives from a given increase in stock of a thing diminishes with every increase in the stock that he already has. In simple words, the law explains that marginal utility goes on diminishing with an increase in the successive unit of a commodity consumed. Law of DMU. It can be graphically represented with the help of following schedule and diagram. Schedule. The table shows that marginal utility keeps on diminishing with increase in consumption. Further, it becomes zero and then negative. As you can see in the above image, eating the first burger gives the consumer a lot of satisfaction, that is utility. Eating a second burger will not give as much extra satisfaction as the first did, so it is marginal utility. Eating a third burger will give even less extra satisfaction than eating the second one, so it is diminishing marginal utility. In the diagram, x-axis indicates units of commodity and y-axis indicates MU. MU curve slopes downwards from left to right. When a consumer consumes the fifth unit, MU becomes 0. It indicates full satisfaction level. It is called as the point of satiety. Beyond the point of satiety, further consumption of a commodity brings disutility. It is shown by negative marginal utility. Thus, it explains that marginal utility diminishes with every increase in the consumption of commodity. Exception of law of DMU. Keywords are given above, kindly refer the same. Point number 1. Hobbies. A person having a hobby of collection of old coins, artifacts, paintings, etc. get more pleasure when he collects more of it. In other words, the marginal utility keeps increasing. Hence, it can be said to be an exception to the law. However, the person does not collect the same coin or artifacts and the assumption of homogeneity is violated. Hence, it is not a real exception. Point number 2. Miser. A miser is a person who wants to accumulate more and more wealth, and he does not want to even spend it. Therefore, the marginal utility of money increases for a miser as the stock keeps increasing. However, even here the assumption of rationality is violated, and it cannot be considered to be a real exception. Point number 3. Money. Money is the biggest exception to the law of DMU. Marginal utility, if the money keeps increasing as a stock of money increases, as money can be used to satisfy various wants. However, money cannot be considered to be a real exception for the following reason. First, money does not have a single use and therefore it violates one of the basic assumptions of the law. Secondly, the marginal utility of money for a rich person reduces as a stock of money, you can say bank balance, keep increasing. Point number 4. Addiction. It is observed that in the case of drunkard, that the level of intoxication increases with every additional unit of liquor consumed. The marginal utility of alcohol keeps increasing as a drunkard keeps having more and more of it. The intoxication increases with every peg of alcohol. However, the drunkard cannot be considered to be rational. This condition is similar to almost all the drunkards. Point number 5. Power. A person who has power or influence keeps wanting more of it. The marginal utility of power keeps increasing as the person continues to get more power. The greed for power does not end. Therefore, it can be said to be an exception of the law. Again, it is not a real exception as the assumption of rationality is violated.